Hi guys, it's Katie here again from Creativa and back to do the last page in the Purse Mini Album. So today I'm going to do page 10 and then just a couple of little finishing bits and pieces before I finish it off camera and then do a flip through. Yay! So to make this mini album I am using this set of SVG files. SVG files are scalable vector graphic files for electronic cutting machines. I have talked a lot about this in all of the other tutorials, so if you've stumbled across this tutorial and you haven't seen any of the others, I suggest you go and have a look in the playlist for this album, and all of the information is contained in that entire playlist. So I won't talk a lot about it. I'll just assume that you've already seen all of the other tutorials and that you know how these SVG files work. So let's just carry on from here, because I say the same thing over and over again and I just blather on a lot. So anyway, the pieces that I used to make in the page today, I'll put a list of all the pieces in the description box as I usually do, so that you don't have to write anything down. You can just have a look in the description box to see what I used. I'm using this cardstock paper, which is 176 GSM, and it's black, and I am at the very end of this set of scrapbook paper, which is DCWV's Floral Couture, which you can pick up if you need to online. I saw it on Amazon. Alright, last page, yay! This is what I've cut out for the last page. Boy, it's dark in here. Okay, so I have cut out one of the waterfall pieces, this one here, which is right down here. I've cut one of those out, and then I've just cut the main mat that goes on them. I've cut two of those, one for each side, because today I'm going to use it as a flip, so we'll want something on both sides. So that's that one. Oh, that looks nice too. And then I have cut out 1, 2, 3 of the add-on base page 2. I've got 3 of those. So, and 2 of those will be flipped. So I've cut a mat for each side for those 2. So that's 4. And then this one will be a pocket. So that is 5. So you need 5 of those, and I've cut out 5 of those mats. And then I have also cut out the base page mats for this base page here. There's a little skinny mat that is not in my screenshot, but it is in the set of SVG files, and I've got that one as well. So pretty easy page. I am going to move this little guy aside for a minute because I need my trimmer. So one of these is going to be a pocket, so I'm keeping all of the tabs on those, but these 2 here are going to be flipped, so I'm going to flip them on the long side. So these tabs on each side I'm going to trim off with my paper trimmer. Okay, so I'm just going to line up that score line handily made for me by my Cricut machine and my scoring stylus. I'm just lining up along that score line and chopping that off. And we'll do the same for this one. There and there. And there and there. Okay, so I can throw those in the little bin there. And put this on top of the other pile of stuff that's sitting beside me. And I'm going to round the corners. So I'm going to use my little corner rounder punch and round those corners like so. And I'm even going to do this one. So I'm just going to fold that tab in there and round that corner. And also round that corner. Oop. Like that. Okay, so then this one here that we're using as a pocket, I'm going to lay down flat. In fact, I'm going to work ahead here, and I like to just put that little bit of glue in the corner and hold that down. And the same on this end. Makes it much easier when it comes to putting it on the page. Just hold it down for a second. Get my bone folder with these really good burnish. Right, and somewhere I've got this little guy here to wipe up gluey messes. So this is going to sit this way on the page, like so. And then I'm going to attach these two, well, let's put this to the side. I'm going to attach this one by this tab onto this one like so that they are both attached to each other like a little booklet. So I'll just put some glue along there, and I'll attach this one to this one. I'm just going to line that up and line that up. Like so. Make sure it's pretty well lined up. Give it a burnish. Make sure that's attached. And then I'm going to attach these two by this tab to this one in the same way. So then we have two Phillips sitting on top of a pocket. Okay. I'm going to attach that one to that one like so. Make sure they look nice and neat on this side. And press it down like that. So with all those mats that I cut out, I've got all of these mats here. I just need to go ahead and mat each one of these pages. Whoops. There. So I need to mat both sides of that one, both sides of that one, and then this one here. So I'll just quickly do that and then I'll be right back. Right, just at the last minute, I remembered not to put the top mat on because I think I want to use a magnet. So luckily I didn't mess that up, so that's good. And then I've just matted the inside of each of these like so. Now I am leaving it plain at the moment. Maybe I'll do some embellishing, but I'm not putting any pockets or anything in there because there's no gusset in between here. They sit really flat, and so I think yeah, I'm happy just to leave them like this for now. Might change. Anyway, so now let me just bring out my album. Last page, such excitement. So I'm just going to open that one up to the last page. Oh, it's looking fantastic. Right, back page. Let's move this out of the way and fold these in while we're working on it. And my plan, I haven't done it before, but this is me thinking out loud, is that I'm going to put this on here on my page, and then where's that little waterfall? This little waterfall piece that I cut out, I'm going to attach to the edge like so, and that will hold it all closed. But when we open it up, this will flip out and this will flip out, but then there's a pocket under here as well. So I thought that was fun. So I might put it sort of right over as far as it will go so that there's room to get something in that pocket. But first of all, I'm going to attach this onto here, and I think I want to center it. So I'm going to find my ruler, which I had quite close by, and there it is. So my page is, it is 25 centimeters long, so halfway is 12.5 centimeters, which is there. And then this little guy is 12 centimeters long, so 6 centimeters is there. So then I'm just going to put some of my art glitter glue on that tab, and line up those 2 marks for the center. Flip it over. Okay, and then I'm going to put this one over here. Maybe if I just worked out the center here of this one again at the top here, so I can line up that with the center of this one. So that would be 11.2 pretty much there. Oh, it's actually pretty well lined up. Look at that. Up a little fraction there. So if I just put a quick line across there, then I know to line that up. And I'm going to pop that about there. But I can put my base page mat down first, because this is a pocket. It's going to go on top. So let's do that before I get ahead of myself. I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself. So I'm just going to put some glue on this mat here, this base page mat. I'm forgetting everything. I'm so excited about doing the last page. And I was just laying in bed last night thinking about, what do I want to do on that last page? Something different. Because my prototype just had a side pocket, and that was it. And I decided I wanted to do something a bit more than just a side pocket. So I'm going to attach this one to here. And line it up. Looks okay. Make sure it's well attached. May as well put that little strip down there while we're at it. And that one goes, oops, this way. Pop that on there. There we go. Okay, so now this one here, we can just put some glue all the way around here. Like that. And put a blob there. And I just flip that over. I can place this down, line up my lines, and we should be good to go. About like that. What do you think? Give it a press So I'm just going to flip that one over and that one over so I can give these edges a press. Might need to get my bone folder onto it. It's getting a bit harder to work with now because we have all those pages underneath. Excellent. So then we have this pocket where we can slide something in there, and we have all these pages for photos. So now, oh yeah, that's cool. Well, I should have rounded those corners. I wonder if I can do it now. I wonder if it's not too late. See if I can do it. It's not as easy as one would hope. And then this one. I have to turn the whole book around, sorry. Should have done this first. There we go. I was just excited about trying this idea, I think. I forgot to think ahead. Now I might just need to rub that little bit off I have an eraser because it's coming right over the edge there. There we go. May as well do that one as well. Alright, so magnet time. So I'm going to use, I'll use 2 magnets because I can, because I've got hundreds, and because these magnets are so tiny. I'll just pop that there. Thought I could get away with using my fingernail, not so much. Pull that one off. Just had them, there they are. Okay, I'm going to put one there and one there. Okay, now I need a bit of scrap. This will have to do the trick. This is just my bit of paper that comes with the cardstock. Wow, I can't think of my words today. So I've got one of these guys, and then the other one. Whoop. There we go. And a bit of glue. Flip her over, pull this one up. There we go, happy days. Okay, so now we can put the mats on. Let's start with this one here. Oh my goodness, I've got stuff everywhere. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this down, some glue down around here. Oops. And pop that on here. Cover up those magnets. Lovely. This is the background, some background paper that I downloaded from Etsy. That's great. It comes in 100 different colours, and I've put a link to it in the description box. So if you want to find and use that yourself, you can. Okay, so now I need to, oh, the magnets stick to everything. Need to round the corners here on. Oh, wrong corner, Katie. Right, well, that was a bit silly, wasn't it? Guess I better round that corner now too, although that's not what I planned at all. I'm doing this end. Okay. Don't do that. it doesn't matter. I don't think anyone will notice. Except you now, obviously. But if you wouldn't tell anyone, I'd appreciate it. Okay. Cover up those. Nice. Lovely. And then this one, and we are done. Last page. Last mat. Oh, apart from, you know, all the ones that I'll do for the inserts and things, but you know you're on nearly finished when all your pages are set up. I'll just wipe that bit of glue off there. I feel like it needs to go back a little bit. And maybe down a little bit. Lucky this glue's giving me some wiggle room. And that is my last page. Yay! So there's just a couple of other things that I wanted to mention. I'll just move some stuff out of the way. Oh, where's my pile of things? A couple of things to finish up with. We have put these tiny little strips on each of the pages, but this whole gap here is empty, and so I have cut my mats out for that. So on here, on the internal spine, there's all these little pink strips. They're the mats to go in between each of the pages. For some reason, I don't know why, I usually just leave it till the end. So I've cut mine out here, and it's just the same paper as what I matted the back inside covers with. So all I need to do is just put some glue on there and just glue each one of those in place to finish that off. Let me just do one. I won't waste your time watching me glue down strips of paper. Just so you know, just finishes it off really nicely. Well, I think it does. Okay, so I'll pop that one there, like that. Rub the glue off my finger before I rub it on everything. And there's that little mat in the center there. So I'll do that. Now, there is enough here to go in between each of the pages, as well as in there, as well as this part at the front and that part at the back. So that'll finish it off really nicely all the way around with those little skinny mats down there. So I've got those to finish off. Thought I'd mention that. And then the other thing that I should mention is the side inserts. So I have cut 7 side inserts, and then I have obviously cut the mats out of the pink bit on top, the pink piece on top. And so I've got 7. So we've got 5 pages. So each page will take one of these side inserts. But I have also done one for the front cover and the back cover. So I can just slide one in there and then into each of my pages. So I can put this one in here. And I think that just finishes off the pages really nicely, like so. Might go in a little bit deeper yet, but you get the idea. So that's that one. So then I've got those for each of the pages that I can put this into. So here's another one I can slide into this page. I haven't matted the back. I don't have enough paper to mat the back, and honestly I never mat the back. I'm too lazy for that. So, but you know, if you want to mat the back, you go right ahead. So yes, this is all of the side inserts that I can tuck into those pockets. And then in terms of embellishing it, I'll leave that for now, but there's more to go in there obviously. In terms of embellishing it, I don't think it needs too much, and I'll tell you why. So for all of my pockets, I've used the fanciest paper, so I don't really want to cover that up too much, but I have left some places where I feel like there could be some extra embellishments, and maybe on places like this I could put some extra embellishments on here. Now what I've got to embellish was I got a bunch of cutouts that came with the, you know, as a page in the scrapbook paper, so I can use some of those to embellish, and I might put some of those on my photo mats. So I've got those, and then on a page was an, where is it? I have these, I got 2 of these sheets of these gold foil butterflies, so I have fussy cut 1 sheet of those. Look at them, aren't they beautiful? So I can use those to embellish, and they go really nicely. So you know, like I could just have a butterfly every now and then. I'm not a huge butterfly person because honestly sometimes I feel like all I ever see are butterflies in things, but I mean these gold foil ones are hard to say no to. So, and then I was just going through some of my scrap bits of scrapbook paper that was left, and I've just been fussy cutting out some of these images because I thought, even though it's on a corner, that could definitely work well in some places. Just where's a good example? Maybe in here, maybe not. I did have in mind like this, so for this one here could possibly go on the corner down here like this, and that might be nice, and I might put it on some black cardstock and then cut around it again and then it could be a nice little tuck spot as well. So I've cut out a few of those. I haven't finished yet, but I do have a few here. I haven't finished going through my whole collection of scraps, but you know, they're the funny corners that didn't get used, but I might use them, might be able to use them somehow. I'm a bit of a sucker for fussy cutting too. I really quite enjoy it. So I've got this one here, and these could equally go on some of the photo mats as well. So look at that nice big one there. I mean, you could make that a whole tuck spot just like that. Oh, that's nice. So that's a suggestion. And then I did get I got 2 whole pages of these strips, and I could definitely use those. I particularly like making my photo mats with just a strip down the side, so I definitely can envisage that I'll be using some of those strips down the side or across the top of some of my photo mats. So now all I need to do is just go through, put in some photo mats and some pockets, do a little bit of embellishing, but not too much, because I don't want it to be overly embellished. I feel like it's beautiful just like it is. I'm so happy with it. Anyway, so that is the 10th and final page of our of my Purse Mini Album. So I'll go away and finish it up now, and then I'll do a flip through, and I can't wait to finish it off and show it to you once it's completed. So thanks very much for your time, guys. I hope you have been watching the whole series and that you've enjoyed it, and that you make something that you're really thrilled with too. Look at that. Look at that beautifulness. Look at that. I love when you can see all of the layers like that. Gorgeous. Anyway, I'll stop yabbering, and thanks very much for your time, and I hope you check out the flip through when it's done. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again soon. Okay, bye for now. Bye.